Woo! YouTube, what's poppin'? Welcome to the channel CDL Talk TV. I'm CDL Said, back again with another video. I'm out here in Manhattan, New York right now. This is where my school is at. Just went to get something to eat. Came back to the school to park up. It's a half a day, so I'll be home early today, thank God. But this video here is a short video. It's about safety, man. I'm out here driving, almost ran somebody over. All right, they just dashed out into the street. It was a jogger. They had the earplugs in. They wasn't paying attention. They didn't have the light. Luckily, I was paying attention. I wasn't texting. I wasn't eating a hot dog. I wasn't wiping mustard off my sweater. I was paying attention. Okay? All right? First safety tip of the day right here is stay off the cell phone. Stay off the cell phone. I know you get a text, you get an email, your wife is texting, you want to read it right away, you want to see what's going on. Don't do that. Wait till you get to where you got to go, then check your messages. Stay off the phone. Don't be eating a hero while you're driving. Don't be eating a hamburger, mustard drop on your shirt. You're over there trying to get the mustard off. You know what I'm saying? All these things are distractions, accidents are waiting to happen. Really try not to be doing anything while you're driving. I even limit the conversation I have with my matron on the bus while I'm driving. I tries not to do too much talking. I likes to pay attention. Very important. So try to limit the distractions while you're driving. Really. Okay? You got to be paying attention. Especially for y'all who are familiar with Manhattan, New York. It is crazy out here. All right? Every major city all over the world, all over the country is crazy. It's always going to be busy. Any major city. So you really want to stay off of the phone. Put the hamburger down. Put the Pepsi down. Pay attention. All right? Oh, man. Tip number 2. Very important. Before you leave your yard, and this should have been tip number 1. Before you leave your yard, make sure your mirrors are adjusted. Okay? You don't want to be in the middle of the road driving and your right side mirror is not adjusted and you can't see that car coming up on your right. Remember, you got blind spots when you're driving a big truck or a bus, any large vehicle. You have blind spots. You want to make sure that your mirrors are adjusted. All right, I remember my supervisor that I had when I first got my CDL. That was my first job that I got. I don't want to call out names or nothing, but my first job that I got when I first got my CDL, she was an awesome trainer. Very good. And the one thing that I remember, I never forgot this, the one thing she told me, if you check your mirrors and your mirrors are adjusted the proper way, and you use your mirrors properly, you will never have an accident. And I never had an accident because I always make sure before I go anywhere, my mirrors are adjusted. Very important. Okay? Number 3, you definitely want to pre-trip your bus before you go out. Very important. You want to make sure everything is working. You have everything on your bus that you need. Very important. Okay? You don't want to be out on the road and you're ready to make a left turn and you're trying to signal to make that left and your signal light is not working. You sharing the road with other people, other motorists. They need to know what you're intending to do. Very important. That can cause an accident. That means you're out here switching lanes. Your signal light is not working. They don't know what you're going to do. So they're trying to speed up. And next thing you know, you got an accident. And it's your fault because this guy's signal light didn't work. I didn't know he was going to go right. I didn't know he was going to go left. You want to make sure your signal lights are working. Your hazard lights are working. All right? Your bus breaks down. You happen to be on the side of the road or in the middle of the road. You have to make sure your hazard lights is working. That lets other motorists know that you're in distress and there's something wrong. They would know to go around you, to slow down, whatever. Okay, if your hazard light's not working, they'll pull up behind you thinking you stop. Maybe you're picking up somebody. Maybe you're waiting at that red light, or maybe it's another car in front of you. They don't know. Make sure your hazard lights is working. Okay? Make sure you have your triangle reflectors on your bus or your truck. Okay? You don't want to leave the bus and then something happen out there on the road, you don't have your triangle reflectors. You need to have those. You put them in the front of your bus, behind your bus. People know you're in distress. There's an issue. They'll go around. They'll slow down. Okay? This is very important. Very, very important. Because let me tell you something. If you have an accident, I don't know how it is at every company, but where I work at, if you have an accident, they pull you off the road for a few days because they're waiting for the results of your drug test. That's right. We have to take a drug test. All right? So now you're out of work for 3-4 days. You're waiting for the drug test. You're not getting paid for that. Okay? Now they got you written down as, got you down in the books as having an accident. You don't want no accidents. And if you get a safety bonus at the end of the year every 6 months, that's gone because you had an accident. Unless it's not your fault. Okay, so still doesn't matter. If you had an accident, they got to pull you off the road for a few days, send you for a drug test. You don't want to go through that. It's a headache. It's time out of your day. You really want to be careful. And the way you can avoid accidents is by using your mirrors properly. Okay, so what else we got, man? I have some more tips for y'all, man. And when they send you for your refresher, your training courses, pay attention. Pay attention in the class. Put the cell phone down. Stop. Your colleagues, your co-workers, they want to crack jokes. No. Tell them, shut the F up. I'm paying attention. You want to know that stuff. All right? This is very important stuff out here. Very important. Okay? When it's raining, you want to make sure your headlights work. Your windshield wipers are working. You want to make sure all these things is working. And you want to know where all your buttons and switches is at as well. You know what I mean? You don't want to be driving and it's pouring rain and you try to find out where the defogger switch is at, or the headlight switch is at, or whatever. Your high beam, low beam. You want to know where everything is at on your bus or your truck before you head out. All right? Check the weather every day. That's another tip. Every morning, check the weather. You don't know if it's going to rain, if it's going to snow. You want to be prepared for whatever. Check the weather. Every morning before I get up and leave, I'll always check the weather, really the night before, to know if it's going to rain, if it's going to snow, if it's going to be whatever. So I'm prepared. I know, okay, it's going to rain, my mind is right, I got what I need, and I'm ready to go. Very important stuff right here, y'all. You know what I mean? Especially if you're just getting your Class B, you're just getting your A, you're brand new out here, and you're just getting started. You want to do these things, follow these safety tips, so you can be all right out there on the road, man. Because it's unforgiving out here. I'm telling you, people don't care. They don't care if you're a bus driver with children. They don't care if you're a big truck, small truck. People will try to cut you off. Joggers, bikers will try to cut you off, ride in front of you, run in front of you, all these things. So it's very important that you follow these safety tips and pay attention. It's very important. You know what I'm saying? So if I forgot anything, y'all let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section. CDL Talk TV. I'm out of here. But yes, you guys really, you want to definitely be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. Be safe. Later.